What's up, guys? I wanted to do another review on another piece of gear that I picked up recently. This was $19.99 at Dick's Sporting Goods, and this was the Gerber full tang knife. I picked it up. I really like it. I've used it for batoning, as you can see already, and it has a very sharp edge. You can see that it just took off some of my skin. There again, full tang. It's probably, I don't know, 7.5 inches maybe. It's not long, but comes with a really nice sheath with a belt loop, and it fits good in my hand for it being the size that it is. I'm a bigger guy, and it's a bit small for my hand, but I actually like the size. So I have used this for batoning. I've used it for fat wood, and I actually have some fat wood here that I would like to show you how well it actually does as far as getting a good pile. So as you can see, I have a nice piece of fat wood here, and first I'm going to start with the back side. If you take your knife, scrape it, it has a 90-degree edge on the back side, and you can get some really nice shavings to catch a spark. Let's do another. As you can see, I got a pretty decent pile of shavings there, so that would be enough to catch a spark. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to carve doing the other way with the actual blade of the knife. It's really sharp, actually. You can make some nice feathers with it, and you can push all the way through. And this is how I have started a fire the other night, last night also, with this knife, and I really like how sharp it is. The value for 20 bucks, I was extremely surprised at how sharp it was and how well it performed, even batoning wood out by the fire. So as you can see, we've got a decent amount of shavings in just a short amount of time. So what we can do next is we can take this out and see if we can get a spark from one of my fire steels. And the cool thing that I like about this knife is it actually has right here a spot, if I can get it to focus, right here, that you can actually put a fire steel. So I'm going to grab my fire steel bag and a couple other things that I have here. I'm going to grab the light my fire steel. I always keep all of my stuff in a dry bag, even if it's not rainy, just force of habit. So I have 2 different fire steels. So I'm more than likely I'm going to use this one because the actual fitting, it fits nicely right in that fire steel. So if I give it some loving, and I can do it this way, so it should work pretty well. I can do it this way, striking down, or I can turn around and put the blade here and go away. So we're gonna go outside and see what happens. Let's do it. All right, here we go. First, we're gonna start with my Swedish fire steel and see how that goes. It's not very big. There we go. Didn't take hardly any time at all. This little hollow right here works really, really good for getting the fire going with this fire steel. Sweet. Now we're going to try the other one. Going to try this one next. Once that burns down, we'll make another pile. All right, let's make some more here. Using the back end of my blade to make a nice little pile, right? Then we'll take our knife and make some bigger fat wood pieces. And now we'll try the back end of the fire steel. Let's try the big one. There we go. Didn't take long at all. This knife works really good for making a tinder bundle spark and get going. Doesn't take long at all. Awesome. All right, now we're gonna try the big boy, 1/2 inch by 6 inch ferro rod. Let's see if we can get it going. Not very long at all. Did a great job. So, as you can see, this Gerber knife is very, very good for multiple fire steels, multiple uses. Let's move that away from the camera. For being $20, you can't beat that knife. So guys, all in all, this Gerber knife is very, very good for a small $20 value. It cuts feather sticks very well, small shavings, big shavings, and starts on multiple different ferro rods. So I hope that you enjoyed part 1 of this Gerber review. Next will be batoning and splitting wood for a small fire. See you guys on the next one. You know the deal. Keep those lines wet and tight. Live long, love hard, catch fish. Peace.